What's happening, fellow YouTubers, and welcome to a brand new series here on my YouTube channel. This is Eaglebrook. Welcome in, folks. And by the way, this map by Unhinged Wolf is absolutely stunning. Done a great job, Unhinged Wolf. This is now live on PDX Mods. It is actually called Maryland Isles, but look at this. Look at that bridge. Look at the water. The roads, the land. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm pretty excited for this, and I'm excited to start a new build. Obviously I'll keep continuing my Sky series, but this is going to be fantastic. So I'm glad that I've got you guys here for the journey. And remember, as always folks, mind and hit that like button, and if you're feeling even more generous, hit that subscribe button as well. But without further ado, let's get cracking. Now, the area that I've picked is an area down here, and I'm going to start by dropping our farming. And as you can tell down below, I have kept the money on for this. I want to roll with the money. I want to see if I can build a sky-like city, what I've done, but with the money on. I'm sure I can. I'm sure it'll be fine to do. But we're going to, this episode is primarily about the industry and getting this little town off to a great start. And Unhinged Wolves, if you are watching, I don't move too much of the terrain. I'm not messing with your terrain. I just wanted this pretty flat here. So I love your terrain. I love the hills that surround this area. Anyway, folks, so let's get to it. We're going to drop our farm into the north of the ocean here, and then we're going to do it up to make it look not too bad. And bear in mind, I need to keep an eye on my money, so I will be doing that as well. And folks, any advice is greatly appreciated. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Are you rolling with this map yet? Have you built this map? I know Fashion 40, who's a really good content creator. He's all for this map as well. He's on it now. He's doing wonders on this map actually. Really good stuff on this map. And I will leave a link in the description below to his Twitch account. So I am starting this map on normal mode, and what I mean by that is if you look start a new game, as from the last big update that we had, you could choose like an easier mode for money, gives you a little bit more money, or you could just stick it out with normal mode. So I've kind of stuck it out with normal mode, and I probably will. I'll manage it just fine, as long as I don't do what I've done in Sky, because if you watch my Sky series, you can see I'm in the red constantly with that series. So let's see if I can do some wonders here with this. But as you can see, I am using a lot of this area for farming. I just want to get things going. One thing I will say, if you are planning on starting a new map and playing with the money, I would take full advantage of your farming. Take full advantage of your industrial areas while you can, because this does help you generate some money early on in the game. Onto the roads now. I have went into the dirt roads, and I'm just putting this lovely looking dirt road all the way along to the end, as you can see here. After I had the roads down, I then put a UK style hedge all along the front of this fence. Now, but in the UK, I know hedges and fences, they sometimes sit right next to each other. Sometimes it's just a fence, sometimes it's just a hedge, but I've seen plenty of fields with fences and hedges, so I thought, why not just have both? And once I had the hedges in place, it was time to decal up the ground. Now, I think I chop and change my mind with some of the decals here, so you'll probably see some of these change within time or within the actual episode. Well, this is where I'm going to leave things here now. I'm going to speed the process up just a little bit, and I will jump back in very soon, folks. Just jumping back in here, folks, and if you are wondering where to find these buildings and you're asking yourself where are you getting these buildings from, it's actually in the static ploppable tab down at the bottom there. And these buildings they're not functional buildings, they're purely just empty buildings for show. It's really good if you're designing stuff like this and really being creative with buildings. One thing I really haven't touched upon in my Sky series, which this could be an idea, is farming. I actually don't have farms down in my Sky series. So maybe in a couple of episodes time, I might actually think about dropping that. That's one to put on the diary actually. So yeah, I have moved the train line back a little bit. And further into this video, I actually do delete that line because when I start playing the game, I obviously unlock an achievement which unlocks more of the farming, so I actually place farming at where the train line is now, so which isn't too bad. But these dirty surfaces, or the dirt surfaces, the soil surfaces, as you can see under the trees there, they looks really good for this sort of area. And I thought I was being a little bit more creative, changing up the surface to the original farming area, as you can see here. I think it just gives it my own personal touch, and the dirt decals really fits in well into this area, or dirt surfaces if you want to say. So now that I've got power coming into the city, I've now got my water supply hooked up. I am quickly just plopping some houses down. Now, I am not going into any detail on this area now because I'm firmly concentrating on my farming area. So the details will come maybe in a couple of episodes down the line. However, I thought let's get plopping some houses down now because my money's going to run down. As you can see, we have dropped quite a bit. I've put a substation in and I've put a wind turbine, as you can see. Now that all comes with a price, unfortunately, so I had to, you know, start putting houses down into the new area, into Eaglebrook, because this is Eaglebrook. And look at the farming so far, by the way. I mean, I'm impressed with that. Looks good. So continuing with the detail, I do put some trees along here. And I kind of forgot about this last little farming area. I was like, oh, let's just add my own personal touch onto this little area. Guys, and once again, if you are liking this video, please hit that like button, it would be greatly appreciated, and that subscribe button as well. Also, let me know in the comments below what you think about this episode, and I will be sure to get back to you. And I have now unlocked the next milestone, which is great. And you will see some changes. I have put industrial area to my left hand side there, but again, I'm trying to concentrate on this farming, and I have done some more roads. I've plopped some more houses, and there's also commercial area down there as well. But I'm not going to concentrate on that at this moment in time because farming's where it's at. So again, I extend the farming down towards the, well, closer to the little town that I'm going to create. I still haven't got a name for that little town yet, so feel free to hit me up in the comments down below. Give me some suggestions. What's your suggestions for my lovely little town, my first little district area? Now, moving on, I went kind of outside the boundaries here, and I'm using mods. I don't do vanilla. I don't play the vanilla game. So I'm using mods, and I created a ore plant, which you can see just there. I actually had to go and put ore into the ground. One of the mods, I can't quite remember which mod it is, but it came in really, really handy. Moving back to the farming, and I'm going to spend a little bit of time detailing this next part up. So I will jump back in just one moment. And that is a wrap on the first episode, and I don't know why the surface there has disappeared, but I need to fix that. Anyway, what did you think? Let me know in the comments below. We have our farming industry in Eaglebrook. Yes, Eaglebrook, episode 1 is finally complete. Now, I am well aware that the railway, I've not put the railway right over, so I will link that up in the next episode. But here is where we're starting. Now, I haven't went into any detail in this. I've just literally put roads down and zoned up. And we've got our landfill, so we've got our essentials, we've got electricity, we've got water, we've got our landfill, and here's our cemetery as well. Which, a couple of episodes down the road, we will detail these up. So here it is, folks. Episode 1 of Eaglebrook. You've been watching me, Fairy Brown, and until next time, happy gaming.